Penta versus Wayne, the grand final of the International King of the Sea 15 installment. Painter, what have you got here?
So, for the green team, Rain are going to be running Montana, Vermont, Des Moines, Moscow, Gearing, Kleber, Ragnar.
And Penta brings Ohio, St. Vincent, Double Des Moines, Salem, Gearing, Daring, and Double Wagner.
Wow. So, let's go look at them. That's like, how many DDs, sorry? 5?
That's 5 DDs for Wayne.
Alright, let's go look at some builds. Alright, who's running? Nothing.
Yeah,
okay,
restarting,
good.
never mind.
Good start. That game was really close. Could have went either way. Honestly, like... I'm going to just throw you on the map intro video, and it can tell you yourself. So, yeah.
Shores of the North Sea are the setting for a titanic clash of enemy fleets. These tall evergreens and mossy rocks will soon bear witness to the deafening sounds of battle as two teams vie for dominance. This is North. North is a 48 by 48 kilometer domination style map with 3 cap points running in a line from west to east. Cap A on the left is the most open and accessible on the board. There are plenty of ways in and out for destroyers, but there aren't many places for radar cruisers to hide nearby. As the smallest capture area on the board, the most common access to Cap B in the center comes from due north or south, but there is access via a small channel between the islands on the eastern edge and 2 channels on the western edge. Further to the east, Cap C has a single small island that can provide some cover for ships brave enough to reach it, but there's enough island cover nearby to conceal radar cruisers from multiple directions. 18 ships, 2 teams, 1 victor. It's time to play North.
Critical errors unfortunately happen from time to time. I have them as well. I'm running vanilla usually on my normal stream, like no mods at all, and I'm still like just quitting out sometimes. It's really not fun.
I'm just a little blind. Right, heading. After that explosive game number 1, who do you think is gonna, I've got nothing. Right, back in we go.
Take 2.
This time with feeling.
Take
Allegedly.
2 of take 3 or so of Penta versus Wayne, best of 5 or something like that.
Penta vs. Rain, Volume 1, Episode 2, the sequel. This time, it's personal. Anyway, green team for this game will once again actually still be Rain, despite the fact we've just told you this, and they're going to still be running Montana, Vermont, Des Moines, Moscow, Gearing, Kleber, Ragnar.
Yep, and Penta is being still the same ships as well. Ohio, St. Vincent, Double Des Moines, Salem, Gearing, Daring, and 2 Wagners.
So the pool
Hopefully
2 picks.
this time the game is not gonna explode.
Both teams taking 2 Ragnars for the pool 2 picks, and for the pool 1 picks, we have one team bringing a Moscow and the other one taking the St. Vincent. So, builds. Let's go with the green builds. What's happening in the green team? Alright. Kleber, Fields Brawler, blah, Swift and Silence Gearing, nothing unusual.
We have 1 lag mod Kleber and 1 normal Kleber.
Nothing too spicy. I mean, we're kind of expecting... I say nothing too spicy. We do have Dastard with his heavy AP Vermont.
Yep. Basically a normal side at this point. We do have the St. Vincent pick from Penta here, which is really different from what we've seen from other teams.
I'm kind of surprised that Striver stopped bringing his leg mod Daring, as he just finally decided, you know what, I like having concealment. It turns out it's nice to have
I think he
concealment.
picks it depending on the map. We might see it on loop.
Outnumbered and top grade gunner coming out from fast motion in the Salem, but not taking superintendent. Can't even kill things before we have to use that 4th heal, I guess.
Yep. Just maximize that damage output.
He's not maximizing it completely, is he? Hang on, let's have a look. He's not taking like...
I mean, he's not going heavy HD, yes, because
yeah, exactly.
Stupid.
Well, would it be though? If you're planning on being spotted the entire time anyway, going up the 10 line trading, you know, it's not really... Not the end of the world, but...
You still want to, like, spot an opposing Salem at Des Moines at the same time you get spotted.
I guess. Anyway, over the A-cap, deployments for Rain, they're going to be sending Ragnar, Kleber, Gearing, Des Moines, Vermont. They're going to have a Moskva on the relatively dangerous island here, B. I think you'll have nice salvos on anything that's making the crossing here. And then over at C, we have Montana, Kleber, and Ragnar. Kleber already diving C cap. This Ragnar is going to be radaring an opposing Ragnar here. And I don't know, has anyone taken down over here yet? Well, yeah, there's a bit of space coming out.
Yep, servo's coming out. Vermont servo's gonna miss. Kleber servo probably not so much. Does Moskva also has an angle on that? But
Nice.
he's outside radar range now.
Alright, give me the deployments for Penta, please.
Yes. Penta is sending Gearing, Des Moines, Wagner, and St. Vincent towards the A-Kit, while the Daring is contesting B with the Des Moines in the background on that small island. And on C, there's a Wagner, Salem, and the Ohio playing around. So both teams going semi-balanced. I would say Wayne has slight emphasis on A.
C cap was taken by Rain. They'll start that initial point ticking going. B cap is now being contested by PTA. There shouldn't really be anyone with an ability to reset him unless like a Montana salvo comes in.
Yeah, the Montana is the only one, but the Montana decided to shoot something else, so that's not happening.
And you would have to burn the Lulu radar for this as well, so.
Yeah.
Ragnar of Hexagen has a little torpedo issue. I think he's alright though, right? Yeah.
Fine. Alright, smoke screens coming out from Penta's side here. Talks are being highbowed.
Nobody's gonna have the resets of B, nobody.
Yeah, I think this radar was more for the Wagner that's like perma spotting him right now. Like right now the Wagner is just sitting in a position where he can spot the Moskva while the Vincent can just spam him. It's actually the Vincent and the Des Moines. That's actually a really uncomfortable position for the Moskva to be in. Like he's gonna bleed a few HP here.
Sheep with this leg mod actually going to be outspotting the opposing Ragnar here at C, and that's going to be a massive pain in the ass for him. He knows who it is. He has to, right? Because they know where the daring is. Sorry, gearing, not daring. So he knows there's like the only thing that's over here could be the clever, and that's must be leg mode. So he knows he can fight it if it comes to it.
Yeah.
Where it comes out over at A from the Green Des Moines, who's currently in a smoke screen, but it's not going to be connected to anything. Bile trying his hardest to eat torpedoes again.
Yeah, and see we had a small skirmish with the Penta Wagner and Wayne's Wagner and Kleber, which is obviously favored by Wayne.
Vile's suffering on the way out with this radar.
They're losing quite a bit of HP here.
Yeah,
Des Moines actually caught in this radar as well. But Artorius is giving a lot of flight here as well and got smacked in return. The Vincent salvo coming in, he's dropping down to 10k HP. 6k actually. So with that trade, that was honestly I'm not quite sure who is favored here. Considering this is like Wayne's strong side, losing that much HP on your Des Moines is dangerous.
I mean, they lost a lot on the gearing too. So.
The gearing actually like briefly caught in the radar as well. It actually takes 4k damage out of that.
Alright, we have
Our Wayne is just pushing.
Yeah,
like,
we have
needs to
faster
run.
motion on the 9 line. He's also doing some hard pushing. Wait, where's Kinemon having a run from?
2 line. The smoke screen ran out. He needs to like survive for 15 seconds before the next smoke arrives. He does have drops out on the DDs of Wayne, but they're both missing. And they're all missing.
Yes, those famous Des Moines torpedoes.
Well, that was the gearing tops.
Yes.
Yeah, and now the smokes comes out. Yeah, the clipper actually opened up. He's not gonna get forced away because he's spotted. But decent ground gained by Wayne, I would say.
Oh, look at the Ragnar's position. He can get something dirty here. Okay.
He is really close to the Des Moines as well. And I'm not sure if the Des Moines... Like, the Des Moines smoke is actually gonna disappear here. He needs to be careful. But he is angled out.
Ragnar's spotted. Radar's the gearing.
Yeah, what? Finds the gearing. The bear actually down to 8k HP. He got smacked hard here by Vincent and Des Moines here combined. We are popping the reload booster, but he's the only one opening up on this Wagner right now, and he's just burning on the double perma fire for 15 more seconds as well. So lots of HP bled here. Wayne does have 2 caps, however.
Yeah, there's some stuff about to go down at the 10 line that I'm kind of interested in, but I want to watch, like, see what happens to these two dudes.
Yeah, look at
Oh,
Muddy
Gang
with
down to
Montana, by the way.
800. Line fire still coming in, but Gang might go down. Down to 500 shells still coming in. Kinnymod just with a blind fire. Not going to catch him this time, but he's still firing. Like, he can potentially still get him.
No, those went high. Okay.
Right, what's happening over here?
Malibu is suffering.
Yes.
He's getting Salem'd. And Wagner at this point. Like, the Wagners are sitting at range, just having fun.
The Blood Legends also. Again, and
Salem
Snapman
now,
as well.
Salem now being spotted really close to this Montana, however, does not take a lot of damage. That was only 6k. He really needed to get more out of that salvo.
I don't think Malamu survives this, right? Because, like, well, so there's a slight issue for Faster Motion's Salem. Like, he knows that sheep's there, so he knows the tops will be coming, because he has just turned full around in front of him. No secret that there's going to be some torpedoes coming towards him. Right, Montana Salvo comes out again, out at Salem. You do get, like, big overmatch zone, but no.
No damage whatsoever.
Zero.
And this is why I don't like Montana. Because unless you're point blank, sniping the bow is just really inconsistent, even on a domain. Torps actually run out, Faster Motion doesn't eat one, and this Montana is just dead. And with that, C falls as well. However, Wayne already made a rotation towards the B cap now.
Yeah, they have actually in there taking it, but
they are gonna keep the points advantage. That's really important here. Wayne needs to be careful about their HP situation though. Like, they're trading poorly.
Well, Gang's out of the battle forever.
Yeah.
Bile and Real Ship Shady's gearings are both kind of looking a little worse for wear. They both have 2 smoke screens left each, so it could get volatile, especially with Kinnymod and Artorias both being kind of like not exactly in a fun place either. The difference maker here is going to be that Ragnar being able to run in and get some extra
did
spot.
find the Moskva, which is really important. It's like really good info. The Moskva left the position over B and came over to A to prevent them from just getting it.
Looks like Snackman might be going into B to take that himself now. What's really going to stop him? He's got the Daring and Striver there as well for him, so...
The Wagner could farm it at range, the Kleber could probably go over and top, but probably not, because there's gonna be the Moine Wader in the vicinity somewhere.
They need vision as well, though, and it sounds like pain in the ass.
Like, I don't think they will put Snackman in there, they will probably just try to cap it with Swiver instead, and it's daring. But even that is gonna be dangerous. There's like 2 Wagners, and the Moskva probably has radar range on that as well, so...
Well, you got Blood Legend rotating through as well here. He's going up the channel, he's going to go into the B cap. He can potentially try to contest from that spot. He does have to be careful about Vermont of Dastard, but Dastard's like a nice enough angle that he can just safely ignore him, and the only thing he'll have to worry about then is a Clever up the arse, which...
Yeah. The most
Honestly,
important part of Wayne's defense right now is the Moskva, but the Moskva is not in a position he can sustain.
No, he's also getting shot at a lot.
Yes. Wagner's just farming him, the Vincent is shooting him as well, and I think the Ohio has an angle on him as well. And actually this crossfire of Ohio Vincent can prove to be really deadly if he isn't paying attention. But I'm pretty sure he is. And the Moskva's getting shot away now, which opens up A for the taking. Wader coming out from the Des Moines on the 1 line, and he's catching the gearing bow on here.
But we're gonna have the opposing counter radar here as well, right? Right? I think Vile's top 2 just got permanent as well.
Possible. Yeah, Kinnymod's radar comes out in return. So what are they trying to? What is Penta trying to focus on? They're gonna lose the gearing here. There's no way he's gonna live. But this is like the Des Moines Raider is gonna end soon, and after that, can Kitty Mod like get some damage done here?
Well, Kinemon has a slight torpedo-ish to worry about first, almost.
Yep.
And that's going to mean he overshoots his smoke.
He's gonna
And
kill the
then
Des Moines though.
He's going to kill the Des Moines.
The Kato is
He has
just
a
dead.
Moskva salvo on his broadside, another Mont salvo coming in after that as well. And you got the Clever and gearing that. Like, Clever's just opening up. Unless Kinemon goes for the blind shots on the Clever here, which, honestly, the reason he's not going to, right? He's not going to get dark.
He could get dark if he gets back into his smoke screen. The Moskva is still getting shot away, and A just got flipped by the Wagner.
What is happening at
Yeah.
B? Blood Legend comes out, finds the back end of Hexagen's Ragnar.
Yeah, that's just the Raider coming out. He finds both Wagners here. Swiver is just contesting B actively now.
Kinemon did survive, by the way.
Yeah, that's
Well,
the
I say he
shit from him.
survived.
He's still spotted. He's currently border surfing to victory. He doesn't have a
Still
heal left
shooting?
as well. Yeah, the Moskva is. The Moskva might have lost range now. Now the gearing is opening up, trying to get that one pen he needs.
Okay, there we go.
Yes.
Hero there, hearing shell, yeah. But now that gearing has just revealed his position in front of the Ragnar.
The Wagner I don't think should open up here. He's just
No.
very fine with just zoning those DDs out.
Yeah, exactly. But what I mean is the Ragnar now knows exactly where that gearing is, which.
Yep. And well, look at the cap situation now.
Is this where we talk about Stranger's pizza slice theorem and how we have like a full pizza for Penta? What's going on?
Well, Wayne is just running out of map control here.
They're running out of pizza, yes. They're trying to find something to farm out. Like, Ohio has potential, but that's still like a big chunk you have to get through. It doesn't have a heal ready. It's got a Damacon ready, but
Like, the heal is currently running, and it's only the Wagner shooting him, and the Wagner will just get shot in return here. Like, this is not a
No.
sustainable trade for Wayne. And there's actually a bear rush happening on the channel, though. Blood Legend is not aware of this.
I mean, you see this. His guns are looking there. He's
Yeah, his
very
guns
much aware
are
of
looking
this.
that way.
He's very much aware of this. Sheep is spotted.
Yep. There it is. 0 damage.
One set.
Oh, he is taking all 3 of them. That's a dead Des Moines. That's an untraded kill, but Sheep is dropping incredibly low for that.
Kind of worth it though. It's
They
worth
did
it,
lose
worth
their
it.
Wagner though. And okay! The Ohio just got 50k and died.
Sorry, what? Wait, what? Where was the snack man? Very south. He's south of B. Did you south of B?
Yeah, just not angled properly and just gets murdered. Like, honestly, on that angle, you don't expect to get completely obliterated, but it's possible. Swiver's gonna get the trade on Sheep here, though.
Well, this is getting alarmingly close. Well, it would be a lot more close if, like, Rain had any caps. Like, they're getting kills out of this somehow.
I mean, they have 20 seconds to get a kill right now.
Yeah. I don't think that's happening. But I also didn't expect to see an Ohio get that structure, you know.
Yep. That happened. Raider comes out from the Wagner, but in 3 seconds he just can't get anything. And Penta takes this game.
Penta taking game 1 of the best of 5 series between Rain and, yes.
That Ohio exploding was interesting. Like, honestly, he wasn't flat broadside, but like, I don't think he was in an angle where you expect to get like completely murdered from 50k HP.
I mean, look,
But
have you considered
but
just not getting murdered?
Like, I mean, I think the biggest problem was that Snackman was completely stationary, so that one could line up the shot perfectly. And if you just, if RNG cooperates, you do get the sits there. And that's just enough. And it was a heavy AP of Vermont.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah.
I mean, look. Shut up.
So apparently one of Penta's Ragnar's couldn't shoot for half the game and had to like restart mid-game.
Oh, did he have the fucking minimap ping bug? Like when you try to shoot, it just pings the minimap. I hate that bug. It's gonna be fixed next patch, but like, yeah, it's not the kind of bug that you want during. Like, it's fine. One day we will get a COTS without a prevalent bug. We'll want one day. One day.
Yeah. I like the one where like turret reverse was like incredibly
Yeah, the expert marksman COTS was very interesting. Vermont guns going. Well, no, it was before Vermont existed, but like Yamato just going. Oh, hello! Yamato suddenly becoming a viable battleship because it actually has a fucking working turret traverse. Who knew?
Yeah. Was pretty funny.
Right, what are we doing?
I also like Deadeye meta.
No. Bad Henning. Bad Henning. Bad.
Doing the Deadeye meta, Columbo was fun.
Bad.
Okay? Columbo was really fun during Deadeye meta.
Right.
Also, Kronk was a thing, and that was not so cool.
Oh no, let's not talk about that. Okay, right.
Deadeye, Kronk, everyone. Also, I'm in the wrong scene. Very cool.
Wait, have you been like talking into the void for the last however long? I'm gonna just I'm gonna throw out the map intro video for Loop, and we'll talk about Loop after. That's not the button. That's the button.
Along the Portuguese coast lies a crossing of sea lanes critical to the survival of opposing fleets. Surrounded by towers of crimson sedimentary rock and the expanse of the blue Atlantic, these two fleets will soon engage in a trial by combat where only one team can claim victory. This is Loop. Loop is a 48 by 48 kilometer domination style map with 4 cap points running in a line from west to east. The A and B caps are on the left, C is in the center, and D is on the right. In this new configuration, Loop now has 2 capture points on the west side of the map that can be seen as the team's home caps. Teams will now have to weigh whether it is worth deploying more ships to the west to try to capture the enemy home cap. In the center of the map, capture point C has been greatly reduced in size. It'll be far more challenging for destroyers to comfortably capture this point without sufficient support from teammates and nearby radar cruisers. On the eastern side of the map, capture point D was moved further east. Destroyers wishing to capture this point will no longer find the safety of the island in the middle of the cap and face the threat of enemy radar or even enemy hydro from nearby islands. 18 ships, 2 teams, 1 victor. It's time to play Loop.
It's time for Loop! Well, I take your bets on how long this game is gonna take.
5 to 10 working days.
It's Loop. Probably gonna be fast. Right?
Apparently I have like I have stats blocks offering to manage my adverts for me. It's like, wow, this is, thank you. Like, I can't, look, at the start of the tournament, I convinced myself I was going to make it so that like, I was going to have it so when I switched to the next map video scene, I was going to have an advert player. Because that's, like, you're not missing anything if you're missing the up next video, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I completely forgot about doing that.
It's just, like, I hate.
It's just like you're already doing so much stuff in the background. You just can't be asked.
Not wrong, not wrong. I still have to go through and highlight all the matches from various weekends and be like, hey, this is like YouTube, go. Yeah, I can't wait. I'll have to do it. Anyway, Loop. So, what's your favorite thing about Loop, and why is it on my map pool?
I don't know. I like the 3-cap layout better, if I'm being honest. Even though it was really, really static, but like with the caps moved more towards the outside, I feel like a lot of the staticness could have been removed from the old one. I'm just not sure. I don't really like Loop. I think Loop is way too static.
I don't like Loop. No, it's not I don't like Loop. I don't like 4-cap domination. I never liked it on, we had it on, what's the name of the map? Sea of Fortune. It was cursed there too.
Yeah, Sea of Fortune was like different kind of stupid though.
It was, yeah.
Pretty funny though. Like Sea of Fortune. Like Sea of Fortune was both funny and stupid. It was funny because there was just crossfire angles everywhere. It was stupid because no one saw anything until someone popped radar and suddenly everything was visible.
I like Sea of Fortune. I don't like Sea of Fortune with 4 caps. I don't know. I like Sea of Fortune. It's like it could be slightly better balanced, but the map concept as a whole is I don't mind it. Like I like the B cap in particular. It's just a fiesta sometimes.
Yes, yeah, yeah. I agree.
It's like good fun to watch. You know what I mean? Like the problem is like. South spawn can do weird things at the start of the game that North spawn cannot counter. Like you could, like I think we saw a Grozovoy getting rushed into the B cap once. I think I saw a GK getting rushed into the B cap.
Oh, right, on that fucking southern end of the northern island on the B cap.
Yep,
yeah.
yep.
We have seen people put all kinds of different stuff there.
Schlieffens, Stalingrads, Grozov. I think we saw Stalingrad there, right?
I think we also saw a GK there.
We did see a GK there. GK might have been you.
We also saw a Karpov there at some point.
We did, but that was in Classic, and that was understandable because I don't think Clever existed. Question mark. I'm pretty sure that was. I'm pretty sure that was in Classic tournament.
Why are we talking about Sea of Fortune when it's Loop next?
Because we're talking about 4-cap layouts that are cursed. Anyway, Loop, yeah. This was also cursed. This is like, what, the 5th variation of Loop? Do you remember the version of Loop that had the little L thing sticking out on the right-hand side that just took up like 90% of the map and like a big thing jutting out of the 10 line?
Oh, right, yeah. That was a thing.
It was a thing.
That old island layout was horrible. It was not cool.
And then they changed it, and it was still terrible. And then changed it again, and now we've got this version, and I don't even know what I'm looking at when I play on this map anymore.
There's just so many small islands, and a lot of them are just
Useless.
in the way.
Yeah.
They're just in the way.
Yeah, they don't actually provide you any cover. They're just in the way. Not in the way of your guns, just in the way in general.
There's just stuff that you can beach on. Very cool.
Yeah. Oh, wait till you hear about the secret new mechanic that they're introducing next patch. Shoals. Randomly, shoals will be generated throughout the map, and if you're not on a destroyer, you will be able to slow down by grinding against them. I've just made that up, but it sounds really, really terrible and something that you might want to do.
Don't give wargaming ideas. Please, I beg you.
Now, they had shallows originally. Like, I think, for example, last map we just played, North, I think C-Cap on there was originally meant to be shallows. And that was like parts that battleships couldn't go into. I can't remember.
I don't know, man.
First. I'm just waiting until they like bring in like action. So it's weird, right? There are very few points in this game that actually have 3D architecture. And when I say 3D architecture, I mean like water with ground above it. It happens in real life all the time. You get fucking archways and causeways, like all that kind of stuff. We don't have that. I think we have it like maybe a tiny bit in some of the low tier maps, but it's really not something you can fit a ship under. I want to see that in an actually usable position. I want to see that. Imagine if Shatter
You
had...
mean an open water position at CV safe? Or like dive bomber safe, basically.
a glue bomber ship, yeah. But also, like, artillery safe. Like long-range artillery spam ship, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean, yeah. That
I'm not
sounds like
saying that-
pretty fun. That sounds interesting. That sounds like a
It
good
sounds
idea. Yeah. I
would
would
take
like
some
to see
pounds.
that.
I would also like to see that,
It-
but apparently that's just the technology just isn't there.
Would also like be weird with the minimap, but I guess you would like for the minimap you could just remove the existence of like
No,
Yeah,
you
go
just
on above.
you just do a little white line with like dashes across it.
you don't just remove the top cover from the minimap entirely because you know.
No, you just do dashed lines for the island that is like overhanging the water. Be fine.
Fair enough. But yeah, I like that idea a lot. You should be
Anyway.
you know you should go into map design for wargaming.
I didn't do game design, you know. I did study that for several years. Anyway, getting on into game number 2, our grand finals here with Penta versus Rain.
Yep. Penta is up 1-0. Can
Oh.
Wayne equalize the score?
Oh, right, maybe. Alright, so green team for this game will be Penta, and they're going to be running Ohio, St. Vincent, Des Moines, Haragumo, Gearing, and Aragno.
And Wayne is countering with Vermont, Ohio, Double Des Moines, Moskva, Gearing, Daring, and Double Wagner.
Well, we'll see if our Ragnars can shoot this game, because apparently that was a slight issue last one. Alright, let's have a look at some of these builds here. Also, I find it funny, so like when Penta was complaining about getting the shooting bug, like Lulu's like, oh well, we can replay the game if you want. You know, it's unfair that you guys had to play that way. Oh look, it's Point. They've actually unbenched Point.
Wow. He
I know.
exists?
Yeah. Peak.
Look. Look.
World of Warships. What are our bans for this map? Sorry.
Kleber Brisbane.
Penta ban Kleber.
Yes.
I did not change that because I'm not a smart man. That's fine. Okay, cool. Right, I fixed it now. It's fine. When we go back into the scene this time, and then my automatic ban overlay pops up, it'll look like I actually did it on purpose, and that's why we restarted. We restarted so I could fix the bans. Anyway.
Well. This time it was a Penta crash. And Point was the one crashing. Back to the bench. What are you squinting at?
I'm trying to read the, like, we're trying to figure out how many how many restarts each team gets in a best of 5.
I think it's 1 per map per team, if I remember correctly.
Oh god, Yuzora's just like, no, you can have as many restarts as you want. It's the finals. Which, honestly, is fine. As long as people aren't sitting there, it's like, alright, we've shit rolled our top tubes, we need a restart. Hang on, where is Yuzora? Where is Yuzora?
Imagine having 2 restarts by 2 EU teams on the EU server. That's some shade. I like that one. Oh god.
Sorry, I just had to throw that cheap shot back at him there if he wants to play that game. Alright, anyway, let's try that again. Getting into game number 2.
Yeah, the setups look the same. No surprise.
Really, do they? Oh, what were those setups, Henning? I'll tell you what the Penta setup was. They were running in Ohio, St. Vincent, Des Moines, Haraguma, Gearing, and Ragnar. What were you
and
running?
Wayne is still running with Vermont, Ohio as battleships, double Des Moines, Moskva as their radar support cruisers, and Gearing, Daring, and double Wagner as their DDs.
Right, so
No
let's go
surprises
look
here.
at the builds and see if Point doesn't crash when I look at them again.
We won't look at point. Look very closely. Closer. Whatever, I don't think there's like any weird builds. There's still the heavy AP Vermont on Wayne's side.
There aren't any weird builds apart from the heavy AP Vermont.
Look.
Hmm.
It was a meme when I was like constantly running that one, and now you see it on the International Grand Finals, so surely it's a good build. Shut up.
Look, we saw Church build in the National Grand Finals. I'm still not going to recommend that to your average player either. Well, actually I am, because, you know, I am an ordained deacon of the Church of Colbert at this point.
I feel like heavy AP Vermont is more runnable in random battles than Church build Colbert.
Anyway, let's have a look at some deployments since I don't see anything to... What? That? Okay. The deployment here appears to be send everything left. Alright, so over to the home caps, we're sending Gearing, Des Moines, St. Vincent. Then we've got Des Moines Haraguma combination going to be taking up this weird area between A and C that we saw previously. Don't really know what to think of this at the moment, but there's going to be an Ohio backing that up. And then we're going to have another Haraguma on this side with Kinnymod and the I don't know what this deployment is. There's some
It's
odd
something.
things happening. Yeah, what you got? Like, yours is actually more easy to deal with.
Yeah, we have like a more balanced split because we have Gearing, Des Moines, Vermont going for the home cap, Wagner, Des Moines sitting on the C cap, Daring, Wagner contesting D directly with Ohio, Moskva going wide.
Alright, let's take a look and see where these Haraguma smoke trains come out. There's one being laid north. What
Oh,
they're
that's
gonna
an
do with-
aggressive smoke.
It
They're-
is.
I mean, they're parking 2 Des Moines over C right now.
Well, interestingly enough, that is, like, very much well within the radar range of Lulu. Don't know.
Well, the question is, if there's like 2 Des Moines sitting on that smoke screen both radaring, how can you reset a C contest without suffering yourself?
Because you also have a second Haraguma smoke train going left, with a point in it.
Oh dear lord. Yes, something is happening. I don't know what it is.
Smoke. So the idea here, I believe, is for Kinnymon to just like perma radar the Lulu, and then for Point and Marcelo and Angelstone to farm it out.
But can't Lulu just escape, you know, towards the 7 line here?
No, because he has Silverblade.
Oh, there's the Des Moines Raider picking up Haragumo, Wagner, and Des Moines. Des Moines counter-radering immediately.
Gang's Rag not going to be opening up against Haraguma Rag? Well, he does have to worry about this daring of the Bison as well, I suppose. More salvos coming in, that'll be long-range salvos from Vermont of Dastat. Old dirty Dastat. That was his name. I'm not just insulting him, don't worry.
Bison taking the trade here, and I don't think that's really favoring him at all. He's getting
Yeah.
hammered.
Yeah. Lulu took a
Yeah,
chunk, Gang took a chunk,
Yeah, I'm pretty
Bison
sure he
took a
regrets
chunk.
his. I'm pretty sure he regrets his decision here.
Solitude, bots all day, took a chunk as well. And Penta are now making some plays towards home cap, which
It's the home cap push. Gang's still taking damage, by the way. He's now on a permafire. Damage con is gonna come up in a little while, but still, that's a lot of HP on Rain CDs gone here.
and now Lulu is kind of alone.
He is.
I mean, Rain did get D.
He
You
did.
do have win con. You know that thing that, like...
And Penta is just gonna recontest C now. There's no waiter in time. So they're gonna get C here. Which means the point difference is not actually gonna be increasing.
No, but
Unless,
it
of
will
course,
exist.
these tops force the Wagner out.
Well...
Actually,
there
the
are
blind shots are hitting him. And he's reversing it to the top. He's actually taking one. And these resets are enough, because now the Des Moines is gonna have Vader up again before he gets the cap.
Yeah,
So he's
he
just
actually
leaving
is
it.
leaving. Good blind fire, good torpedoes.
Yep.
Good salvo on Lulu. Just 0 damage, but good salvo anyway.
Yeah, he's just gonna get forced forward again. Kinemon and Violet are just gonna go white now. I like this.
Vile gonna get chunked.
Yeah. Some Wagner and Moscow fire from decent range.
So Kinemon and Vile can do some sort of repush down 9, 10, and they're not really going to be held back that much. There's only, what, Ohio, Haragumo, Moscow?
Double Vader coming out on the 1-2 line. Both gearings are spotted here. I would argue that Penta's gearing is in a worse spot here, considering the Des Moines does have shots. However, Sheik is actually in a bad spot as well. Haragumo has shots on him, the Vincent has shots on him as well. And he's actually like, turn in. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, Sheep's going to
This
suffer.
might... Yep.
He's locked in for another 20 seconds.
He might actually go down here.
Yeah, time
Unless
right
he
there,
can
10
do
seconds.
some supreme border dodging. He's doing a decent job on that.
5 seconds.
The engine is out. Goes dark now, but there's like more salvos
DCP
coming
available.
in. 1.3 KHP left.
Limps away.
Line fire coming in. And now there's face spotting Artorius in a smoke screen.
Artorius has some mild issues here. I mean, Silva? Striver, sorry? Do you want to be taking this trade, Striver?
I mean... This Des Moines is gonna die incredibly fast. You would expect at least. There's the St. Vincent salvo, and not quite enough. Okay, there you go. Yes, we were investing a bunch of HP for that one. Didn't really have to do that.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Penta gets a kill there, and the gearing is really, really low as well.
It's a bit of an HP donation, needlessly, but yeah.
And we know there's a Vermont that can't really run. Because it's a Vermont.
No, okay.
Yes, exactly.
Right,
The
so
question is
taking
if
stock of the
Aegis-
situation, Rain still have 2 caps ticking.
They do. It's like their big advantage here.
Penta have still not taken C.
And I don't think they can get it as long as Lulu is around, especially since there are now only 2 ships south of the overall.
But the push is now coming down the 9-10 line with Silverblade, Kinemod, and Vile. And honestly, I think they're going to be fine against this Mosper, Daring, Ragnar. They should even be able to muscle away at the cap eventually. Meanwhile, over at B on the home cap, we do see Angel Stone plus Haragumo plus Point plus Driver all going to be making their way down there. Like, Sheep is giga low. Like, Sheep is not having fun. Dastat is getting farmed.
Angel Stone is in a bad spot here, though. He's down damage score and he doesn't have a heal available right now. He needs to be careful. And he's trying to game a turn out now between the Vermont salvos. I'm not sure if it's in time.
Reload.
It takes a lot of time.
There it is. But he's already turned. He's fine. I say fine. I mean fine.
He still just takes a little bit, but not too much. Penta is attempting to take C yet again. Resets are coming in. Lulu is radoing. And
So
Lulu's actually going forward, and Blood Legend has his broadside here, but doesn't get the damage done quite
Deja
right.
vu.
And actually, this Lulu is just poking out and trying to go for the kill here.
I mean, he can get this kill. Like, well, he's having to turn his back turrets off, so he's only got one turret left. So
He does have support from this Ohio, though.
the
Ohio server is not connecting. But Ragnar down to 1.8 K now. No damage available for another 10 seconds. So
no
another
heals
hit could kill
either.
him.
He's got no heals left either, so
he is gonna live. He has a heal damage in 2 seconds, so not quite be able to finish off.
he's
But
out.
Lulu is now in a bad spot.
No, this is a salvo coming from the mosque. I didn't quite catch him. Lulu can get dark. He's fine.
You don't really know though.
He is, but like, look.
And
how
we
much
do
damage he
see
did to the
Penta
right.
now moving towards both the B cap and the D cap.
Striver caught in a radar from the Ragnar here.
He is as in though, and he has a Haragumo as fire support, so I'm not sure if Gang can actually get this alone. Silver goes dark. There's more shells coming. And Ohio Salvo coming as well. And Gang just goes down.
But points are still technically in favor of Rain right now.
Well, not anymore. Oh.
What do you mean?
Like there's a B contest coming soon, and there's no Whaler available to prevent that. And D is being contested as well, and there's no battleship that can deal with the skinny mod to mine push.
Hunger Line's heading towards Blood Legend. Nah, he's gonna hydro those. Not an issue. All right, what's happening over here on the timeline? We got the mine push, Kinney mode, into the back end of kiting Ragnar. Yeah, they've done.
The Ragnar's gonna deal quite a bit of damage to the mine here, but
Yeah, but you're gonna take a bit in return, so it's all over. Comes out in the wash, really, doesn't it? This Ohio salvo from Malamu, though, that's slightly more important.
it gets a pen out of it, but not more than that.
That's getting smoked up in the corner of the map, by the way.
Silver Blade finding a sip on the bow of a mosque at like 3 kilometers range. Interesting.
Top half of the bow, but yeah.
Yeah, Kinnybot needs to like dodge Ohio salvos now, which is not comfortable.
No, and if he goes too far back, he also has to worry about Hexagen.
However, Wayne only has 1 minute 50 seconds remaining to find something here. They are gonna try to contest B again with their gearing, if I see that correctly, but this gearing is at 1.3k HP.
Lulu is dead.
Yep. Trying to poke out. Blood Legend just murderizes him, but Blood Legend gets almost killed in return. Does survive though, and is now just reversing away from this Ohio. Gearing still contesting B. It's down to 1.3k, and the Vermont is just suffering.
Oh, Point just got chunked by the Vermont in the background. Wasn't enough to kill him though. And
Vermont goes down. Now it's only 40 seconds remaining for the Wayne squad to find a kill somewhere, find a way back into this game. Yeah, but Sheep is just opening up. He knows this game is now over. Goes down.
2-0.
And that's the game number 2. And Penta takes map 2.
So, my voice is going. My voice is going slightly. Who knew? Maybe it might be something to do with the fact that we'll be doing this for 5 weekends in a row. Maybe.
Maybe. Just maybe.
Right, so, reverse sweep ability. It's a new word. What do you think the reverse sweep ability rating of this map, of this series is?
Realistically speaking, incredibly low.
Okay, what do you think the odds are of Rain taking the next map?
I give them a solid 30% chance. Like, the problem is you're down to 0, your mental is already broken. You kind of just want to, like, your instincts are like, I want to just get out of here and get it over with.
Is that how it works? Is it?
I feel like in this point, yeah, like, if you were fighting against, like, objectively speaking, equal opponent, I would say yes, you have fight in you, but, like, what is this? This is like the third time you're down 2-0 in a best of 5 in this very King of the Sea, and it's just, I feel like that would be demoralizing. Like, if Wayne pulls off like a victory on the next map or even the next 2 maps, my highest respects for them. But my god, they need to like find something here. Because so far, Penta was just superior in every way.
Funny that.
So what is your opinion?
I would like to see Penta lose a game because it would need a little bit more content. This is the last tournament content we're gonna have for quite a while. But equally, I would like to go lie down. Look,
That
just
is
do me a
very
favor.
fair.
Wargaming, please, just make it so I can spectate a replay file. Thank you. Done.
I mean, like, right?
Yeah, because then I don't have to like commit to a schedule. I can go get drunk whenever I want. I can then even go back and watch some of the tournament games that we didn't get. I could do all of the internationals games.
Yes. You could make an entire channel out of just watching every single game in King of the Sea.
Legitimately, yes. And then I wouldn't have to play the game. Tell me I'm wrong.
I mean, you're right. I mean, when did I play the game for the last time? I'm pretty sure it was like on either your stream or a Statsblog stream.
What?
Right?
What?
When did I play the game like the last time? Probably on either your stream or Statsblog stream.
You tell us.
Because usually I only play like when I stream, but you know, when I'm not playing, I'm just watching. Actually, no, Bas mocked me into playing a few rounds of boats with him.
Baz plays boats?
Yeah, he came into like the voice channel and was like, handling boats. Then we played like 3 rounds of boats and he was bored and left.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. It was a really confusing day, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Honestly, on Warrior's Path, haven't we seen Wayne do pretty well on Warrior's Path, or am I like huffing copium right now?
I think you're huffing.
Okay.
I mean, they're gonna run if they're south spawn again, which no, they're not. Actually, they're not. I don't know. Do they have a Vermont position for the northern spawn? What's the bans for this? What's the bans? Give me the bans.
Alright, we have like new bands. Our bands are Brisbane band from Penta and Des Moines band from Wayne.
The Clever's open.
Yes.
So I assume we'll be seeing 2 Rain Clevers because we usually do. 1 on each side of the map. This is how they usually run this, right?
It's fine. Wayne is just gonna delay on Vile inting again. Right?
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. Damn
So
those
no-
junk players.
Copy paste WND strat. It worked against Penta. It's probably gonna work again, right?
Wow, toxic. Look, I've got a chicken nugget in my hand. I don't have to care.
Fair enough. You hear this?
I heard it slightly. How is my official stream progress going?
Well, I'm done. I got nothing.
Stats block is now a copy pasta, apparently. I don't even know what the fuck this is, but... Right, what's going on?
Just banter, I think. The teams are slowly getting into the training room and getting ready. And now we're at the point where we have to ask the question, is Penta gonna do another 3-0 sweep? Or is Wayne gonna finally turn it around and win the map against Penta?
I personally believe in the capabilities of PTA Int.
Fair. That is very fair. However, I also believe in the capabilities of Wayne to end, and that's a problem.
Wait, is that... Oh, CN is still here, okay. They seem to have brought a much smaller video team this time, though.
Hey. Both teams are ready up. So we might be going soon-ish, TM. Pains are throwing shade.
Yeah. 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 Tell me I'm wrong, though. Tell me I'm fucking wrong.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I'm just not supposed to say it. Right, got it.
I'm allowed to be right, just be right quietly. Alright, anyway. Both teams are ready here for game number 3 of the International Grand Finals. But we're waiting for Wargaming.
We were expecting more wargaming cams. Honestly, that's fair, but also kind of tragic.
Apparently we're waiting for official.
What a surprise.
I know, right? By the way, we have to put in some streamer feedback today or tomorrow at some point. Because, yeah, we have some feedback to give.
I wonder what your feedback is gonna be about.
It's gonna be 3 fucking paragraphs. No, that's lies. It's gonna be 3 full Discord messages.
Look, full Discord messages usually contain like 1.5 words.
No. Like, there's a character limit on a message. It's like 4,000. Depending on if you have Nitro or not. Just waiting for official to say yeah. How's my progress towards Napoli looking?
You sound very sure that you're gonna get a Napoli out of that.
Mm. I need another 90 minutes. Yeah, that's not happening.
It could happen if we go to map 5.
Yeah, good luck with that one.
You're not believing in rain, are you?
For you?
I believe they can win at least one map.
I said that at the start.
I don't think they will. At this point, at this point, I don't think they will. I think they had to win one of their first 2 maps, but I believe they can. You're still waiting for official, apparently, because they're taking their time. I don't know why they're taking their time, because I closed the stream as soon as I got the drop, but they're taking their time.
I'm eating more fucking chicken nuggets while we wait. Could do like a map
should
video.
I would order some food, but because there's a potential to go to map 5, and you know, I don't want to like went downstairs to get it, I don't want to do that.
Why not?
And we're going! Finally.
Christine.
Wayne is on the green team.
Good job, good job. Which means we are here for the potential final game of the King of the Sea Internationals. PTA are 2-0 with 1 game left to claim victory and $17,500 to take home with the team. But Rain are not going to roll over that easily and say no and just die. Apparently. Anyway, yeah, they're going to be bringing some ships trying to take down the evil PTA and the evil PTA Incel tournament. So yes, green team in this game, Rain will be running Montana, Burgoyne, Worcester, Moskva, Minotaur, Haragumo, Garen, and Ragnar. What do you have for the bad guys?
The bad guys in red are running Ohio, Burgoyne, Moskva, double Minotaur, double Haragumo, and double Ragnar.
Wow. Alright, let's have a look at some builds.
Alright. Is
Anything
there
cursed?
something spicy?
Outnumbered Worcester.
Honestly, considering Penta is up 2 maps, their lineup is surprisingly not cursed.
Yeah, I was expecting more cold bears. Honestly. Like, genuinely.
Yep. Where's the Plymouth spies?
Where are all the Alvaro de Bazans I was promised?
Yeah. Is Plymouth even allowed nowadays?
Yeah, it is. Still available for steal.
I have seen a Plymouth strat on Warrior's Path on South Spawn for Penta at some point. It might have been
I
like
saw-
really old though.
Rain ran it on North, but that was a long time ago. Right, anyway, let's have a look at the initial deployments. Oh, also, there's like a lack of Clabers on my screen. What? Alright, anyway. Over the ACAP, we're going to be sending for Penta. Wait, no, for Rain. Worcester, Gearing, Moskva. There's a Minotaur. Well, no, Moskva's going to go north of B. Daring and Haragumo are going to go B. Where is this Haragumo going? Unsure. Ragnar and we're going to C, and then Montana's going to be between B and C. Where's this Haragumo going?
An adventure.
Mm.
Well, Penta is sending Ragnar, Haragumo, Minotaur, and Burgoyne towards the ACAP, while the rest of the forces are going towards C. There's just nothing mid. I do expect the Moscow to take turn in and go to the standard island, but maybe he's just not. I don't think he actually is. I think he's just going for the C-cap island. Interesting. So Penta seems to just be abandoning B here in favor of heavy flank control.
Seems to be what generally happens on this map, though. It's always been like, well, at least in Classic was always one team wins at C, one team wins at A. Then you have a big fight over the remainder of what happens at B. But that's with a slightly different cap layout, so yeah.
Well, where's the excitement gonna happen first? I think there's a potential Wagner running into a Haragumo issue, but they might just miss each other. I think they're just missing each other here. Maybe the Minotaur gets spotted instead, but he's also still about 2 kilometers away from being spotted. And Panther is actually just going for that heavy sea contest here with 5 ships. C is contested by Penta. There's no way they're in range, so they should just get that one. A is also getting taken by Swivers, Wagner, and B is gonna fall into Wayne's hand here initially. Torps seem to be no threat here.
I've been completely zoned out, by the way.
I noticed you were just not talking at all.
I started daydreaming. That's how bad it got.
Swivers Wagner might run into the Minotaur here, yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Minotaur's radar is up immediately. This could hurt a little bit.
Yeah. Ow. Ow.
The Minotaur got
Ow.
smacked in return, though, by the Burgoyne.
That's about 50-50 on this one. Ow! Ow! No, Sriver's still getting hurt. Wow, he's just getting broadside there.
Just Minotaur things, you know?
Well, that was
He's
an interesting
gonna-
trade.
He's gonna be able to leave radar range, but holy shit, that was a lot of HP lost right there.
Well, the thing is, you say leave Minotaur radar range, but you know who's not about to leave radar range? Anymod. He's about to enter radar range, which sounds like a not fun experience for Lulu. Especially now that like Vile is also there with his smoke screen too. Will Shriver open up here, do you think? There's also like the Burgoyne of Angelstone involved in all this still.
Radar coming out from
There's the
Kinnymod.
radar.
Spots both the gearing and the Minotaur. And the Minotaur's gonna be the focus here for sure. There's the Burgoyne Cyber coming in. Wagner opening up as well. Deals massive damage. He is not available for another 20 seconds. If they can just burst down the Minotaur here, that would be huge.
And there's like nothing for counter shots on the pusher.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's set.
Kinnymod kind of takes a little bit in return, but I think he's not Dark actually. Who has salvos for Kinnymod here? Nobody?
There's no battleship on the side of the map. Wayne has both battleships on the seaside.
Well, they better make something happen soon because
There's an aggressive Wayne smoke on the 4 line though.
Alright,
Gang actually dies on the 10 line. I missed that one.
Yep. I think he just ate
Yeah,
Minotaur radar.
he ate the Minotaur Raider, and together with the Haragumo DPM, he just dies.
And now that just leaves Malamu and Dastat alone on the flank and their 2 battleships against...
2 battleships. Oh no. I'm really interested to see what happens here to the PTA force on the 1 line though. They're kind of getting surrounded a little bit. Haragumo's smoke coming out for Kinnymod, so he's gonna be fine. No radar available that could spot him here.
Booster, but too far.
Yeah, not in range at least. And I just is gonna run south to avoid the boosters fire. You should just blind fire in the smoke as well, because why not? Oh no, that's actually for the Moskva, but the Moskva's reversing.
So, Bagayan and Montana don't really have many options here, do they?
Not really. They kinda have to play aggressively anyways and just hope they don't need a bunch of drops. Wagner from Penta being spotted here on the 2 line, he's already pretty low. He could go down here.
Yeah,
He's
sorry
doing the
about that.
daring in which he's doing the daring in return, and the daring is just in a world of hurt right now, getting shot from like more than 180-degree arc here.
Ouch.
And he just dies.
Yeah.
Like, he got shot literally from like 3 different directions.
Have you considered not getting shot?
Yeah, that was not an option there. River just lives. And honestly, this looks over already.
Yeah. Let's see what the battleships can do, if anything. Which, I don't know.
I mean, the Burgoyne is turned out on the 10 line. He's not gonna do anything. There's a Montana coming down the 7 line, but what's he gonna do?
I don't know.
The Moskvas are just staring at each other. And the A-cap is completely broken. Booster Raider comes out, finds absolutely nothing. He might run into the... Harumo is now raided as well. They might find the Minotaur. Yeah, they do, but...
I don't know if you get anything out of this, though, right?
Look at the Wooster's HP. He's just getting melted. Minotaur now pops his radar as well, so he's not gonna D-spot. Kinemon now popping his here. He is. He's getting shot by everyone. So they might get the Minotaur here, but the Wooster's dead. The Wooster's just dead.
Yeah.
And the Raider's still up for 30 seconds. So this Harugumo is also in trouble.
I mean, there's a gearing of sheep also just shooting at Kitty Mud right now. Like,
He's trying his best. He's trying, okay. And I think somehow the Moskva mid just dies and the game is just over.
And that will mean... Yes, that will mean...
1,000.
That will mean that your King of the Sea international winners, King of the Sea 15, are Penta. Congratulations to Penta, they'll be taking home $17,500 prize. Well, commiserations to Rain, they'll be taking place the second prize, which is an amount. I don't know, we don't have slides for this, but congratulations.
10,000.
$10,000 is nothing to sneeze at.
10,000 is pretty nice.
Yeah, I'll have $10,000 if you want to give it away, like. But that will be it.
Wow. That was a game, though.
It was allegedly a game, but yes,
that looked painful, if I'm being honest. Yeah, and Penta doing another 3-0 sweep here. I'm not sure what to say here. It kind of feels bad, if I'm being honest.
The bad guys won. Well, that has been the end of 10 very long days of casting for us. And holy crap, are we like... I'm dead. Are you dead?
Yes. I am very glad that there's only like 3 work days for me next week.
Are you looking forward to next weekend?
Yes, I can stream normally.
No, that's the All-Star weekend. Do you not know?
I don't care. I don't care. I'm not gonna like do anything for that if there's anything there.
No, I just made it up. It's fine.
Yeah, I was expecting as much. Yeah, I have Thursday off. I have Friday off next week, so I'm honestly pretty glad. We had really, really good games though. It was really fun to cast. Even though, like, unironically, the finals weren't even the most exciting games.
To be fair, I was hungover.
So that. So yeah, I enjoyed this. I hope all of you enjoyed these matches as well. Penta
I hope you enjoyed your
was-
Napoli mystery drop.
Penta
Still
remains
sorry about
our king of the sea, both on the EU region and internationally.
Yeah, that means they have yellow names. That means that they
Yeah.
automatically win every argument now, apparently.
Yeah, which also means that Angel Stone is gonna retire for the next half year.
Not just him. Isn't like
Mostly
Blood
him.
Legend and Anlai gonna go back into retirement as well?
Kind of.
I'm beat.
As well.
Hmm. No, okay. Alright. So, thank you, Oggs, for making this tournament possible. Thanks, Wargamer, for making things as awkward as possible at times, but, you know.
Hey, at least the servers were not overloading a single time.
No,
Even with 40 spectator slots.
you've jinxed it
That was
now.
honestly that was pretty impressive.
It's fine. Instead, we just got it so that they couldn't actually shoot their guns.
I actually don't. I have no idea how this bug actually works because it never happened to me so far.
Okay, you
Like,
click to shoot somebody,
And
And
you
then
don't.
and then it pings on the mini-map where you're trying to shoot.
That sounds fun.
Really fun.
That sounds
Especially when
incredibly fun.
When somebody's coming around like a corner broadside in front of you, and you're just like, "Come on, shoot, 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 shoot! Why are you throwing it?"
Oh
And then, like,
no!
yeah. I have. Bleh. Oh god. I still need to do my 10k giveaway.
Yep.
Not like I thought. Do we
That's
bother?
fine. We have time now.
I do have time. I have like weekends, but I'm gonna probably spend those weekends getting drunk. I mean, I was doing that anyway. Like,
What to
now I
say?
won't feel. Now I won't feel bad about it. Now I won't have to go home early. Now I can go out earlier. It's great. It's a great combination.
Yeah.
Rain's just like, we get the same if we lose an hour and an hour. Yeah. Yeah.
Look. They're not entirely wrong, but like, come on. Honestly, over the 3 best of 5s we have seen them play against Panda, they should have at least won one map. Like,
Did they not?
no, they didn't. They just lost 3-0 3 times.
To be fair, Penta did keep bringing a hard counter of their strats.
Did they?
Oh, you've missed the meme. Never mind.
Yes, I did. Tell me about it.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Right. Watch it.
Honestly, I mean, come on. At least we have, top 3 internationally are just EU teams.
Should we get
I would
somebody?
say-
Should we get a random Penta member in for an interview?
No?
No.
No.
Okay.
No. Bye.
Be
They're
funny.
probably like, busy rewatching their own games and talking smack about everything.
Yeah.
And
Specifically
I'm gonna
about
join
Wild.
them.
Yeah,
I'm gonna join them.
I'm probably gonna join you too. I've got the team speaking for.
Like, I wanna rev up and join them on the celebrations because I am a
Oh, that's
Penta
fun.
vendor. I'm up. Yeah, I have an obligation to fulfill.
Hmm.
So yeah,
All right.
let's
Anyway.
wrap it up.
Thank you for joining me for the last 5 weekends. Thank fuck it's
Yo.
over. I'll see
When
you
I
in
said
6
yes,
months.
I was only planning on do the first 2 weekends. And then I did more than that. And now I'm like, why?
You should go follow Henning because if he gets enough followers, he has to be a CC, and then he doesn't want to do that, and it'll be funny.
Look, I already met my last follower goal. My next one is gonna be 1,000 followers, where I probably just do a manual giveaway.
A manual giveaway? You're gonna give away a
it's
manual? An instruction
I mean,
manual? What are you gonna give away the manual for? For your headphones? You're gonna give away a headphone manual?
You know what I mean, right? I can't just tell Wargaming to give away stuff. I need to like buy the things myself in the stupid premium shop and gift it to people.
Sure you can. You have to ask Sarah very nicely. You can always fucking try.
Fair enough.
You'd be like, hey Sarah, you know how like fucking like you've used me on the official stream enough times? I'm hitting a milestone right now. I know I'm not technically part of the community contributor program, but I would like to be there one time. Is there any chance you can throw a heading a bone?
I don't.
Or you could always just fucking apply.
No,
Right.
thanks.
Alright, anyway.
Let's wrap it up. Alright, guys, this was the King of the Sea 15 Internationals with Painsaw and me. I hope you all enjoyed the games. I hope you forgive us for talking weird shit the later the tournament went, because we are just going insane.
Bullshit, we were talking complete shit on day one.
But back then it was fair. I lost my track. Okay, here we go.
Professional.
You will find Painsaw on like Thursdays usually, where he's like streaming and doing funny stuff with googly eyes and whatever the fuck. Are you streaming next Thursday again?
I assume so.
Alright. Go follow him if you didn't do that already. You probably already did.
You should probably go follow him. Like, his name, it says Quagga's there, but like his actual name is Quagsire with a pond, and he makes it really fucking awkward to find him on Twitch because he can't actually have his name fit in a box. But yeah, I'm done. We're done. We're done.
Yep.
So, I'm going to press the outro button now, and I'll see you all next year. Well, I say next year. I'll see you in about 6 months for COT 16. It never ends! It never ends!
Hey, maybe you're on the official stream then.
I'm stuck. I pressed the wrong button. Oh look, not this. I went to the outro screen and then I tried to leave the outro screen and it was like no.
Alright. Goodbye.
That was definitely worth coming back for. Bye.